Rebecca says, "Hey guys, I love your podcast and I've been promoting it to everyone I know. I feel smarter with every word I listen to. Thank you so much for everything you both do. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I let some back taxes, fees, and interest build up to about $23,000. I'm trying to find a solution to pay it off over time. I'm currently on a payment plan with the IRS, which I'm not comfortable with. I'm looking to take out a new credit card with a zero interest rate for the first 15 months to pay off within that period of time. I have a great credit score of 800 and above, and I just want to get your perspective if you think this is a smart move or if there's something else that I should consider. I have this much money in my retirement accounts, but I do not want to cash those out to pay it off. Do you have any ideas? Thank you." Robert, what advice do you have for Rebecca G?
This is a tough situation. I'm okay with having an IRS payment plan, but for people that are nervous about having that connectivity and debt to the IRS, I'm not against having this zero interest credit card for that 18-month period, 15-month period. But I know that's risky as well, because if someone has back taxes and back fees and all of this interest built up, I would assume that they probably won't get this credit card paid off in time, and they'll be right back in a worse boat, because it won't be debt to the IRS, but it'll be high interest debt. I don't know if there is a great solution here other than taking the money from the 401k, getting it paid off, starting over, getting yourself back on track, and just making sure that your habits are better in the future and you don't allow this to happen again. We've all been there. I've been there in the past. And it's just one of those situations where it's scary and filled with anxiety. So you'd probably be better off to find a way immediately to pay it off. Or if you're going to use a zero interest credit card, go get a side hustle and make as much money as you can to make sure you make those payments and get that paid off in time to be able to take advantage of the zero interest.
Yeah, not just a side hustle. You need a second job. This is level 7 Mayday, red alert, right? This is like, you do not want to owe the IRS money, $23,000. That's bad news bears, because not only can the IRS come in and take it out of your checking account, but they can garnish your wages. They can put liens on your property. They've got power to do a lot of stuff, and I do not like that. So to Robert's point, yeah, if you did want to just like wipe this out, I think this might be the only time I would, I guess, not get so upset to cash out some retirement funds. I don't want to do that. My first choice, though, would be to go to a credit union and get a signature loan. You have an 800 plus credit score, right? They'll lend you $23,000. I would go get a signature loan, a personal loan, not a payday loan. Very different, right?
Do that.
A signature loan or something like this. These are interest rates of 10, 12, 14%. It's still high interest, but it's not IRS money, right? So like you're in debt. Don't get me wrong. You're going to go work the second job and pay it off as fast as you freaking can. But I just don't like the idea, to Robert's point, of taking out this credit card. And because of the, I'm embarrassed to admit, I let some back taxes and fees build up to 23 grand, right? It's like, okay, well, what else are we not doing here with our money correctly? And is that now going to be to a point where you've got 23,000 of credit card debt because you never actually made payments on it? It's just this rolling debt to another debt to another debt. Time to get rid of it. Go get the signature loan, the personal loan, put it on that monthly payment plan, owe, $300 or $400 or $600 a month to this credit union, and rock and roll that way. But get the IRS out of the picture as soon as you can. I do not like to see that. I think it is a very, very bad thing. They are very unforgiving, and they will put you in a bind very, very quickly. I've heard absolute horror stories by talking with other small business owners. It is just not a good place to be.